Hey, what's up, party people? It's your girl, Steph Lover, and we at it once again. Her hats and high heels, hashtag hats and heels. It's another podcast, and I'm sitting here with my girl, who's a neo soul singer slash MC. I like to call her a vibe curator.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Reesa Reene, say words. Give her a round of applause, all four of us. Yeah.
Hey, that was good. That was
and
good.
all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all thank me later. What's up, sis? What's going on?
I'm hanging. That was I like that.
You
The
like that?
creator,
That vibe
yeah.
curator. No, you got a
Yeah,
curator. Not
yeah.
creator, curator. Yeah, we
I
in the
love that.
DMV, so you know how that go. And you from the area.
Yes, I am.
Which part?
I'm from PG County. I grew up in Lago. I represent for DC, Maryland, and Virginia, though. You
The
already
DMV.
know.
We ain't talking about when you get your license renewed. You know what I'm saying? I be having to put people up on it. They be like, why you be shouting DMV lover? Like, you love the DMV and shit. I be like, yeah, just not that one. Y'all gotta catch up here. Oh, I forgot to tell you. New episode. I'm a little late with that.
So
but she
good.
right on time. Let's bring it back so people could kind of know, who you are. If they don't know, they're gonna get to know you. But I did my little bit of research, and you won amateur night at the Apollo. That was kind of like your coming out party, January 2011. How special is that?
I was grateful to be on that stage at that point because that was like my very first year. Like, I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it feels like. That was the awakening. How did that even come about? How the hell do you even get on the Apollo nowadays?
Well, I had done a show in Harlem, like an open mic. It sounds so cliche back on it now, but I did an open mic and someone was in the crowd. And they had connections to submit, rather, to the Apollo.
Because it's a process.
Yeah, and I submitted, and I got on, and then the debate was whether I would do a cover or an original song, and I stuck to my guns and did the cover. And
what'd you do the cover of?
It Got Me Loose, actually. My record I did the original song, Got Me Loose, and I became the second person in 3 years to win on the original song.
Oh, yeah, they usually like when you kill a cover.
Yeah, be waiting.
And it got to be like better than the original damn there. And then people be playing themselves like they'll pick something like Whitney Houston or like Patti LaBelle. Like Patti can't even hit that on a bad day. So you got to be careful what you pick. So you went with your gut. That was a good move for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Apollo, like, you should have been off to the races after that. So what happens after the Apollo? Because that's such a moment.
First of all, I had to catch my breath just a little bit because I was even surprised just to be in it so early and to have accomplished that. But after that, I mean, I guess it gave me the courage I needed to just continue on and go. Released my first video, Wonderland Cool, shortly after. Then released a single and then followed up with the album, my first album release.
All of that in a year.
Yeah.
A year or two right after that.
A year, actually. 2012 was a year after around about I did that.
So let's talk about the neo soul kind of thing because since, I would say Music Soul Child and India Arie, that whole vibe. I mean, Jill Scott, she crying and shit as of late. Jill, pull your shit together, Jill. Damn. I love Jill. I hate that's the part of social media I hate. Because back in the day, you would just do that to yourself in a window and live with it. But now you do it, then next day you be like, oh, damn, everybody saw that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Jill was lit and the camera going left. We still love Jill, but that whole sound it was like kind of a moment in time. But you riding that very well.
Yeah, that's actually what it is.
And you actually really claiming that because some people stepped away from that. Like, no, I'm not neo soul. No, that died. That's
the
gone.
best way I put it is that if Jill Scott and Pharrell had a baby, that would be me. Of course, Chuck Brown being the Godfather.
Oh!
Yeah, so I just kind of mingle and mix a little
busting
bit.
Loose a whole new meaning and shit.
That's good.
So from 2011, you've been recording and whatnot, and then 2015 rolls around, and you got Lovers Rock, the EP drops, Hello Mama, Lonely, couple of the singles off of there, and you hit the road.
Oh yeah.
So talk about that, being a young artist and not having, super radio play, but still getting on the road grinding.
I mean, I think it's important, one, to keep you conscious of why you do it. It's dope to be able to connect with the fans or, different people as you go to other artists that are on the gigs, connecting with other creatives in their cities. The road.
How's the money?
It's cool, but you spend it right back out to get there.
Ain't no real money. It's just like, playing cards with your friends. Just pass the money to the left, to the left.
But it helps when you get back, because when you get booked, it's better that way, if that makes sense. And then
any good road stories? Like any crazy road stories?
Oh my God.
Because it always happens on the come up. Once you're there, everything's very secure and guarded.
I got one. Nebraska.
It's my mom. About to blow. Here we go.
No, we left the DMV to head to Nebraska, which is like the most random of places. But I always wanted to
culture.
I always wanted to hit the Midwest. We had done LA.
That's
we had done Toronto.
By the way. What's up, Thomas? Say that.
Hey,
girl. Go ahead.
But we I always wanted to hit the Midwest. So we went out there the first time for a basketball tournament and was able to secure a fashion show out there. So I get out there or leave DMV, which is 70 degrees. We flew into a literal blizzard. Like, I'm trying to tell you, was in the plane and you could not see nothing until we hit ground, pretty much. It was like all
So before you landed, was you rethinking your career path?
No, but I was like, Lord, please let us land safely, man. It looked like something out of The Day After Tomorrow or something.
Oh, damn. So what happened?
So we get there. What happened was we get there, we land, we get picked up by these kind gentlemen. I say they were really nice, but we're literally driving through a blizzard trying to get to radio shows, trying to get to, food before we go. And overall, it was a really good experience because I did meet an artist in the restaurant that ended up like drawing a picture of me while I was there.
Nice. What's the hip hop scene like in Nebraska, or the R&B scene, or the urban scene?
I'm still looking for the urban scene. It's a good black community. They was there for the game portion.
What's the vibe like out there? Like, what would you say the
mixed? It's a mixed vibe. I think they had an idea of what it was going to be before, but once I got on and performed, like, I want to tell you, like, the whole room was like popping. They was in it once they saw the whole
music spiel. It translates.
That was the point.
A lot of American artists are really big overseas in countries that don't even understand English but they know every word to the song.
Yeah.
It's the vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
That's real.
Shout out to 2 Chainz.
Yeah, that's real.
All day.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't no crazy story. Nebraska in the blizzard.
The blizzard, that was crazy to me. What you mean, like groupies or something?
Come on, girl. We need some better stories. we're going to give you about 2 more years, then we're going to revisit, see if we get better stories about your ass.
I don't know what kind of stories you want, what I'm saying?
Give me the Jazzy Jeff story.
Oh, man.
Let's go there.
Okay. Songwriting contest.
So it's a good story.
It is.
No scandals.
No, ain't no scandals. I got involved with him. I did this record or this project with this group called Killiam Shakespeare out in Philly, and he invited me into the playlist sessions.
So is it like a contest or what?
Pretty much, yeah.
Was it like a jam session, I would say?
The first time we got up, it was all to write for Glenn Lewis's album.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did that, Chasing Goosebumps. So we all.
So it's kind of like everybody and whoever creme rise to the top, you get on the album.
Yeah, exactly. Just get everybody go off right and see what we come up with.
Shit.
Exactly.
They do that in reggae a little bit. They put one beat, about 15 reggae niggas jump on, and whoever sourced the beat, that record travels.
Oh,
so if you ever notice like a reggae beat, it'd be like 4 different reggae artists. It'd be like one beat. It really be like 40. But those are the ones that got to America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that. So the producers literally put one beat. And it's like, y'all go.
Yeah.
And the hits will they'll go.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Producers got producers, artists. Some people make their own beats or whatever the case may be. But for the one song, Love's Got Me, I was on my way out, and that was a whole nother session. It's probably about, let's say, 30, 40 creatives. They get the machines, and we all out working. Like, you go in the theater room, it's 5 people over here in the corner, and you go in the other room, it's 6 more people here. And I was walking through where the pool table was.
That sounds like a drug-induced party. I just want you to know.
No drugs.
I'm just saying.
For real.
That many artists and that many ideas.
Creative induced, yeah. So walking by the pool table, listen. And the record's bumping. I'm like, yo, I got a hook for that. Let me lay it. So we put the microphone right up on side of the jump. I laid a hook. On
the pool table.
Yep.
In the middle of the.
In the middle of the session, and it ended up being playlisted. So myself, Aaron Camper, and DJ Ferno completed the song and released it recently.
did it make it on Glenn Lewis's album?
No, that actually is my own record.
Oh, that was
I got to keep
okay.
it. Yeah, I got to keep that one.
So what happened with Jazzy? Did you ever work with him, or that was just a moment?
No, right now we just been creating together, in terms of like the writing sessions, but we haven't made anything yet. But I'm looking forward to it.
Fresh Prince ever cut in?
Nah, I didn't say J. Cole came one night though.
Oh, see, now we get to some stories. See, all you got to do is peel the onion, Brian. You see how you slow peel that thing? Oh,
you silly, man.
So what happened? J. Cole comes through and then
ripped it. I think he did like 3 or 4 songs that night. Just
J. Cole is such a dope artist. I just feel like he's gonna do a Mace one day. Like I really feel that. Like he's just gonna be like, nah, this ain't for me.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like he has one foot in and now he's so creative and he wants to do that. But I don't think he's for this business. Like he's not that guy that. You know, I remember seeing a doc on him, and he was like riding around Manhattan on a bike. It's like he sold his Range Rover. It's like
he's serious.
He's not the one for that. You know what I'm saying? I hope he doesn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. You know what I'm saying? Just like one day.
I wouldn't either, actually.
You said something about basketball, and I want to touch on that because coming up, you're performing at Master P's mixed basketball, gender basketball game. I'm actually helping with the combine that's coming up, but you're performing halftime at the game.
Yes.
Which is March 24th at Howard University.
Indeed.
Shout out to the Washington Fusion.
Yes, for the opportunity.
Look what Ice Cube done. Got men and women out here balling and shit. Niggas was like, well, 303, how can we top that? We can do 3. Got ass some chicks. Oh my God. So I give it to Master P. It's his league, him and Tiny. I remember Tiny had introduced it on the Family Hustle, and T.I. kind of just brushed it off. Shit, that shit looking like you might want to brush it back on at this point. You did? Because it's turning into something. I mean, Ice Cube, last I read, got $300 million from FX Sports for that 3-on-3 shit.
Wow.
That they were saying wasn't gonna last. That they were saying nobody was gonna play hard and go for.
Listen.
$300 million later, the nigga from Compton is winning. I can't. I love stuff like that. So, are you avid sports fan? Are you?
Oh, heck yeah.
So, did you play or
I used to
just
play.
A fan of it? What?
I'm a fan now. I used to play though. I played for McNamara. Played with some really talented females too. We were number 1 in the nation when I was there. Traveled quite a bit, you know. That's where my travel bug came from. And then now I just enjoy watching.
You said your travel book?
Bug.
Oh, I thought you said book. I said, well, damn, girl, let's talk about that. Shit, skipping over shit all top.
Soon, maybe I'm speaking into existence right there.
So you're performing you're familiar, you know, I think a lot more women nowadays love sports for one reason or another. You know, what you got planned for the game? We're gonna do something. What songs are you gonna do? You gonna do something new?
I am going to do some of my favorite records. I plan to do Overdrive, and I actually do plan on doing a newer record that I will be releasing this summer. With I don't know if I'm allowed to all the way drop it right now though. Ooh, that would be lit. See that?
I'll just do the song with Nucci off the new regular mixtape, like the one I got.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
That would be dope, actually, to pull somebody else.
But you got some new material coming out.
Oh yeah, I plan to. I got some records with Visto. Me and my brother PK, the producer, who produced most of my first album release, have gotten back together, and we've been like really banging out some dope records and just trying to line up with everybody to figure out what makes the most sense to release at the times that we got.
You know what it is, being a female in the industry is pretty tough.
Yeah.
What's the end game for you? Are you trying to get signed, or you just putting out music and
I'm trying
riding this wave and see where it takes you?
I'm trying to make a living.
Because you don't need to be signed.
Right.
You know, it's not a mandate. Like, you can't make a move without a label. That's that's not even the case anymore.
It's a new age now, I guess. I'm trying to make an impact, and I'm trying to be financially what's the word? Like, I want to flourish. Yeah, secure in myself, and then also leave something behind when I you know what I'm saying, when I go on, you know. It's difficult though to find a good balance in it. I will say, being indie. So whatever situation can help make that happen, bring that to fruition is what I want to do.
Well, you're not out here starving. I seen that you got some kind of endorsement with the local sports zone.
See?
You getting checks, free shit, or something is popping on. I mean, you know, you can spread the love, wink, wink. Yo, I'm on my Martin shit right now.
I'm actually into making my own clothes right now.
But you do have an endorsement deal as well.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not any longer. We
I read an old bio.
Yeah,
Sam, you
Sam. Get him.
Sam, you fucking up. Sending me old bios and shit. I'm trying to sneak in kudos for your girl. And,
but we could kudos Sports Zone. Sports Zone gave me a wonderful opportunity in terms of learning how to market and
so you do like
sneaker games and everything.
With them.
Yeah, we worked together
like
for like 3-4 years.
Like
yeah, we just
4 years?
It's quite some time.
Yeah.
So I still got love for them for sure. See, look.
Yeah, I be knowing. I've been doing this a while.
We gotta talk off the mic. She got a lot of good advice that I can take up, man.
All right, so who is Reesa Reene? Because I seen that in your bio, and it made me think, like, yeah, who are you? Because you came in here with the braids, you threw me off. Had this whole spiel. I wanted to talk to you about your hair because you usually have the fluffy, curly flow going, and I get that in the whole neo, soul, kind of movement and whatnot. So, how would you describe yourself if you were pitching yourself? How would you describe yourself?
Well, first I would start off with that line that I am Jill Scott and Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? They had a baby, and then Chuck Brown's a godfather. So I'm a viber. I'm a crooner. You know what I'm saying? Not to be corny, but I am not my hair, but I am my hair at the same time. I think it's dope that being black is in at the moment, but at the same time, like, I want people to listen to the message and what I'm giving as well. Not just look the way I look at the same time. So sometimes when I'm off the stage, I don't mind braiding it up. I told him I wanted to bring the shells back as well. You know what I'm saying? So however you feel at any point, I'm a good vibe at the end of the day, and want to leave people with a smile and with that feel at the end of the day.
I think you probably are phenomenal live. Like you give me that vibe that you just really give it your all. Like, do you perform with a live band?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I perform with a live band. Sometimes I perform with.
Hey, excuse me. Stop moving. I tried to tell you without saying it, but damn. All right, back to live action. That's my youngin'. I wish we had another camera. Boy,
put it up over there. But I had the opportunity to perform with T.I. The month of March and April of last year, and I wasn't able to bring my band at the time. We had this big, humongous screen behind, and I really started incorporating my videos into what I was doing too. So I mean, I feel like there's
that's
really
rock stars.
It was so cool. It's like no limit at this point. This whole summer I've been throwing like candle parties with my buddies here in DC, and like have a pass me the aux type situation where I've been kind of DJing, if you will, but being around, DJ Jazzy Jeff and his crew.
Vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just really inspired right now. I'm excited to see what it's going to grow to be in my expression.
And you said, you are your hair, you're not your hair, and all that. So, I mean, is that the look that, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long does that take? Like, is that your natural curly hair? Because some people be faking.
Nah, that's mine.
You be like, that's weave, curly weave, girl. You need to stop that.
That's mine. I call it the art of flouncing. You know what I'm saying? You twist it out, You
a mixed curly girl.
You go to sleep and you just say, all right, but you got to be here.
That's my mini-me. Same thing. Yeah. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be in that trying to straighten it. I don't want to throw the hot comb in it. Black hair.
No heat, baby. No heat.
But that's another, part, I think, of your sound is your look. You have to, look the part of what you're selling. If you're, out here peddling, and which, you are. If you're in the entertainment business, you want people to like your stuff and enjoy your music and stuff like that.
Here's one of my newest shirts right here.
See, I go to the fashion and shit. Whoop, quick line, whoop, catch you on quick.
My hair's not out on me, but it's out on my T-shirt. I call it.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, the holy.
I thought that was Erykah Badu or somebody.
Nah, that's me, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you getting your fashion gang on?
Yeah, y'all can. Should I do a plug? Y'all can pick it up wherever. ReesaReene.com. Y'all can hit me up. This is my latest Reesa. I should have. I'm gonna bring you one. I'm gonna get you one.
Yes, please.
I'll bring it to the game the whole time.
Yeah, the game again, March 24th. She's going to be performing. Yeah. It's going to be dope. When is the new music coming out?
Follow me on Instagram, and I'll announce it there.
A work in progress.
But we have a final mix I'm having actually on Saturday for one of the records. But I have like 3 solid records I know are going to be out before June for a fact, because it's almost at the point now where I want to put it out so bad, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Positive power,
it's
positive
gonna
thinking.
Yeah.
How do you feel, they got this whole big Me Too movement happening now for females to, really have a big voice and how do you feel being an artist, because it is a male dominated industry?
Yeah, I think it's difficult to speak up nowadays though. Especially someone like me with the
you don't want to offend nobody, you don't want to burn no bridges, but at the same time,
you don't want to respond you gotta think before you respond. So I've been working on that behind the scenes,
being strategic,
so that when I do speak, it's not like that, because I want to make sure what I'm saying is being heard. It's funny because when I started, that's why I started singing. I said that all the time, but I can sing and communicate very clearly with somebody because it sounds pretty. But if I try to have that same conversation in words,
might come off different.
Yeah,
I have that problem too.
Yeah.
I be meaning to get in the best way, but I be like, thinking, bitch, I mean it with love. I be like, bitch, like, that's love. Like, some people don't take it like that. They take it like, I'll just call them a bitch. Which is partly true.
Partially true.
It's all in the context that you frame it.
I'm learning.
She learning, y'all. She learning. And what we're learning about you is that you out here. Give me your social media. Reesa Reene. You got a website. Like you say goodbye. T-shirt. What else? What else is on the website? Obviously the music, the past
content,
LPs.
videos. Yeah. I've started this new. It's funny you said vibe. You keep saying the vibing with Reesa hashtag. Just to where people can keep up online and in person. Vibing with Reesa. So it'll have like features that I've released. I've created a playlist on Spotify that has everything that I did in the last year, which I did with Nucci, which I've also done with Fats the Big Fella, the record I did with Aaron Camper, and DJ Furno, just like a lot of stuff, so I don't have to. That's
all DMV, right?
Yeah, actually it is.
That's all DMV.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Like the DMV vibe out here. Before you came in, we were having a little discussion about like what is it gonna take to get the DC, Maryland, Virginia solid on the map. I mean, we've had Nonchalant on. We talked about it a little bit. From my time here, I remember like Section 8 Mob, but just drops in the bucket. Question Mark Asylum, and then most recently, obviously, Wale. What is it going to take? What do you think?
I mean, I think it's going to take us continuing to do what we're doing. Like you coming home, first of all.
Let's
applaud that, first of all.
DMV lover.
Okay.
You see me out here.
Yes. Backyard Band is currently in Ghana right now doing their thing. Like, that is what it's going to take. Rare Essence, myself, Boom Scat, Ari Lennox, we sold out Broken Attendance record at South by Southwest last year. That's what it's going to take. Nucci, doing what he's doing.
He just got signed. Congrats to him.
Chaz French signed and killing it, man. JIDK out here doing his thing. I mean, I could really go on and on applauding a lot of the artists here. Maybe that's what it takes, us supporting one another, not just necessarily doing records together, which is always dope, but just coming together. Like DJ Heat has
look at Atlanta, the blueprint, man.
Yeah, supporting each other.
One of them get hot, they let the little niggas jump on a remix or a song, and then these little niggas hot, and then these little niggas like the blueprint is there.
That's why I started Pass Me the Aux. Until I get equipment, I will not call myself a DJ because I know what it takes to be a DJ and dedicate yourself.
I'm a mixtape DJ.
Okay.
I could go record to record.
And that's the whole point.
With a shout in between. I could do that.
A historian, right?
I could do that.
But that's
I have done that.
DJs are historians. They collect things. We collect music and that's what I like for the DMV right now. I've really taken it a part of my being to not only create dope records, but to also remember everything, like make it a memory. My mom used to always say that to me. And what's happening right now, I think is definitely going to be some good times that we look back on. That's what it took. You know what I'm saying, to get to that next level. Just my opinion,
Hey, and your opinion counts. I think we covered everything. Anybody else?
Hi.
What you got, Dave? Dave got one? Dave coming here slightly twisted. So I'm good. I'm good. About to go up to the jerk pit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got some good food.
That's some DC shit. I be trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Reesa Reene, one more time, y'all. I mean, goddamn. You know what I mean? Homegirls in the building. I always like to show love to the females. You said DJs. We had Cool up here a couple weeks ago. Nonchalant. I'm in my DC bag right here on hard hats and high heels because DC's been, special place for me, and me coming back here, I want to spotlight. I want to be a part of that movement of helping, I don't want to say local artists. That just sounds so amateurish, but I would say, artists that haven't gotten where they're going yet. Right. If I could
emerging.
Okay. Good word. Emerging.
So when I break these records, can I come back over to somewhere and hang out with you? I want you. I wear the bush out. That was all part of the plan.
This is why I wanted you to come up here. Shout out to my man Sam Bones, because I like to catch an artist on the verge. Yeah. It's way more difficult when you're already there. I like to see the maturation. Yeah. So we'll look back at this interview like I look back at, we were talking about when Designer, Frenchie, all these artists before, they got there. Yeah. And then you just see it in the maturation, and you like, wow, damn, I played a little part in that, you know? Or if not, I witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? I was there.
You was a part of it.
And like you said, the history, that's what I love about doing what I do, is that you're right. We are documenting this shit, but we're part of the document too. You know what I'm saying? So thanks again.
Appreciate it.
Mad love. And like my favorite video right now. That's it. I might run for president 2020. You never know.
Hey, you are silly.
That's it.
Do it again.
Brian, like, you gonna clean that shit up, lover.
Hey,